That's where the music comes from.
Plug in, turn on, and cop out. You will not be able to lose yourself on Skag and skip out for beer during commercials because the revolution will not be televised. See, a lot of times people see battles and skirmishes on TV and they say, aha, the revolution is being televised. Nah, the results of the revolution are being televised. The first revolution is when you change your mind about how you look at things and see that there might be another way to look at it that you have not been shown. What you see later on is the results of that, but the revolution, that change that takes place, will not be televised. It will not not be brought to you by Xerox in 4 parts without commercial interruptions. Will not be brought to you by the Schaefer Award Theater or Miller Lite, starring Natalie Wood and Steve McQueen or Bullwinkle and Julia. The revolution will not be televised. Revolution will not be right back after a message about white lightning, white tornadoes, or white people. You will not have to worry about the dove in your bedroom, the tiger in your tank, or the giant in your toilet bowl. The revolution will not get rid of the nerves. The revolution will not make you look like you lost 5 pounds. The revolution will not be televised. There will be no pictures of you and Willie Mae pushing that shopping cart down the block on the dead run or trying to slide that color TV into a stolen ambulance. NBC will not be able to predict the one at 8:32 on reports from 29 districts. The revolution will not be televised. The theme song will not be written by Jim Webb or Francis Scott Key, nor sung by Tom Jones, Glenn Campbell, Johnny Cash, or Engelbert Humperdinck, nor none of the other little Humperdinks, should there be any. The revolution will not go better with Coke. The revolution will put you in the driver's seat. The revolution will not be televised, not be televised, and be no reruns of the revolution will be live.
The revolution will not be televised. The revolution is here.
to go to tonight.
Although there are always dark days, I never let you fall for me. Oh, baby, give you everything. I'm ready, and the songs we share can find me there. Yeah. This rhythm is my heartbeat, and you know I only feel it for you. This song keeps your eyes on me. I hope you see. This rhythm is my heartbeat, and you know I only feel it for you. This song keeps your eyes on me. I hope you see. This rhythm is my heartbeat, and you know I only feel it for you. This melody is for you and me, you and me. This rhythm is my heartbeat. Oh, don't make sense when the words keeps on turning. All you wanna feel is that sweet. In all of these hard times, still need a little soothing. You know I wanna listen to you. This rhythm is my heartbeat, and you know I only feel it for you. This song keeps your eyes on me. I hope you see. This rhythm is my heartbeat, and you know I only feel it for you. This melody is you and me. This rhythm is my heartbeat, and you know I only feel it for you. This song keeps your eyes on me.
Walking in the rain, listening the way, can't go back again. Better is the day. Walking in the rain, listening the way, walking in the rain, listening the way, walking in the rain, listening the way, can't go back again. Better is the day. Walking in the rain, listening the way, walking in the rain, listening the way, walking in the rain, listening the way, can't go back again. Better is the day. Walking in the rain, listening the way, walking in the rain, listening the way, walking in the rain, listening the way, can't go back again. Better is the day. Walking in the rain, listening the way, walking in the rain, listening the way, walking in the rain, listening the way, can't go back again. Better is the day. Walking in the rain, listening the way, walking in the rain, listening the way, can't go back again. Better is the day. Walking in the rain, listening the way, walking in the rain, listening the way, can't go back again. Better is the day. Walking in the rain, listening the way, walking in the rain, listening the way, can't go back again. Better is the day. Walking in the rain, listening the way, walking in the rain, listening the way, can't go back again. Better is the day. Walking in the rain, listening the way, walking in the rain, listening the way, can't go back again. Better is the day. Walking in the rain, listening the way, walking in the rain, listening the way, can't go back again. Better is the day. Walking in the rain, listening the way, walking in the rain, listening the way, can't go back again. Better is the day. Walking in the rain, listening the way, walking in the rain, listening the way, can't go back again. Better is the day. Walking in the rain, listening the way, walking in Getting out of the song.
mountain of Tennessee. Let freedom ring from every hill and molehill of Mississippi, from every mountainside. Let freedom ring in Whitney Capital. When we allow freedom ring, when we let it ring from every village and every hamlet, from every state and every city, we will be able to speed up that day when all of God's children, black men and white men, Jews and Gentiles, Protestants and Catholics, will be able to join hands and sing in the words of the old Negro spiritual, free at last, free at last, thank God Almighty, we are free at last.
supposed to be.